War, dry, don't die.
Today on Hoarder's Rapture Edition, we figure out what's inside this safe.
What's in the safe?
It's probably going to be like a couple of anti-personnel rounds.
Oh,
shit.
Ooh.
Go.
Some of these safes are actually impossible. Welcome back to Bioshock.
Yeah. There's a chance you'll die. Welcome to Rapture.
That one was fucking easy. Mike's been getting pretty good returns on these safes.
Yeah.
He's not like running into impossible ones.
Well,
Automatic hack tool, yeah, baby.
Holy shit.
Would you dare say that he's quite proficient in thinking quickly on his feet? Dare I say very good at improvisation in game?
You made a reference. Okay, so this guy died last time. I don't know if we got that on camera.
He sure did.
But the turret took him out.
The turret?
The turret. The tourist took him out.
When did you go digging?
So this is going to bring us to a place.
Does anyone remember the? I just remembered the cartoon, The End of the World. The End of the World. You know,
Yeah.
the one where he's like,
I'm
missiles, but they have this dire. We'll go take a nap.
Let's. I'm a little scared, you guys. I want to see if they'll come in here, so I can.
You got full health.
I know, but both of them are stocked up with their guns.
You're very defensive, are you?
Also, I like crawling through the top here. It's very, very fun.
What do you mean he's defensive? He's not being defensive. Jesus.
I'm just saying that if this was Overwatch, he'd be playing May.
That's a joke that Mike doesn't get.
Yeah.
That's a reference. I know who May is. Don't even.
Hearing you just say May
Yeah.
is funny because I just know you don't play Overwatch. So it's
No.
like,
Where did he go? I don't know where he went. Is he hiding?
I don't know.
May is so hot, and it's weird because she's an ice queen.
That was the funniest shot.
They're like, hey, what's up?
But we got double increased bonus on them now.
I always like that image of that doctor. He's like, I am a man of science. Who can create medicine that can fuel your ambitions.
Come on.
Come on, you can do
Come
it.
on, you guys.
Also, I'm fueled entirely by black tar heroin. Just like Mama used to make it.
Who isn't down here?
Come on, kick it
frag
up.
grenades.
It's a party
Why
in
don't
the
you just
base.
toss a frag grenade over the fucking thing and be done with it?
That's true.
Over top of the thing.
Fuck.
Really?
That didn't work.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Thinking.
Wow, what the fuck?
You keep hitting your own turret. That's why. You keep hitting the turret.
But the angle looks like I should be able to.
Yeah,
I
the
know.
angle does, but it's just,
There we go.
The cans-
You were clipping the turret. That's the fault. You weren't actually taking much damage from that. But see, you were hurting the turret. It's
Yeah.
funny.
yeah. Your cans of Campbell's chicken noodle soup, which I can only believe are what you're using as ammunition at this point.
Whoa!
The turret's killing me now.
I think the turret was shooting at you. You need to get out of there.
Yeah.
This is just a bad. This is a bad spot for you. Stop doing that.
Oh my god!
Stop doing that,
Yeah.
please. For God's sake, stop using the machine, that grenade launcher.
Sam is having a panic attack.
Oh yeah.
Stop using the grenade launcher. For fuck's sake. God damn it. Doesn't cost you anything to just use a shotgun.
Sam,
Are you
it's
mad?
okay. It's okay, Sam.
You mad, bro?
Can you
Yeah, he mad. Oh, he
pick up
mad.
your health a little bit?
Blood for the blood god!
Okay. So after that
Sorry.
stressful,
Good thing that took 5 minutes to get us out of that one little
One
fucking
hole.
pit.
that was a boss battle.
Hey, at least it was 5 minutes and not 127 hours. Film reference! It's okay. That
Okay.
must have cost James Franco an arm and a leg.
127 hours was a really good movie. Did you see it?
I have not.
But do I know how to reference? I do.
I know how to I heard of the story, and the real news story is
Okay,
the guy was
I
stupid.
misread that image, and I sort of thought that was like a horseman walking around. I thought it was just like a man
Nay!
with like a white like mane and stuff, and he was just like a horse.
I'm just gonna heal just in case.
All things considered, I'm surprised they didn't make it where if you accidentally shoot a window, you pretty much kill yourself.
I kind of wish that too. I think that would have been a really kind of neat little thing that they could have done.
Like the entire corridor fills with water, and you're like, "Oh fuck!"
I almost wish you died just clipped to that grenade launcher and just fucking were just shooting the shit out of yourself.
So you could shame me for the rest of my life.
Exactly. And I was just be like, you gotta get out of here. But you just like you died. Wait, that was a great shot, Mike. You should have taken it. Great shot.
Look at that composition. Look, we here down at Rapture know.
He's like, I have nothing. Look.
We down here at Rapture know that times are tough, but there are other ways out other than killing yourself with a grenade launcher and a turret.
I can't do it anymore.
It's too bad that you can't. The camera won't waste time taking shots if there isn't like a subject in the shot. So you can't take like just regular photography around Rapture.
Yeah.
You have to always have a subject.
Oh,
like
come
him.
on. Jeez.
Why don't you just shoot a grenade launcher at the ground? You think that'd help you?
You could have gotten an action shot if you took one, but
I know he was being too much of a fancy pants.
Yeah. I mean, if there's anything that I associate these grungy spikes.
Well, we have this toilet open, but I gotta use the pay
super
toilet.
Fancy. Yeah.
I gotta use the pay toilet, guys.
Well, they're super fancy.
Super fancy.
They're super fancy.
I mean,
splicers.
Each toilet comes with machine gun rounds.
Sure.
This one, the toilet's not even there anymore.
Just machine gun rounds in proximity mines. I mean, they just cut
when
out the
you
middleman right away.
When you really need to wipe machine gun rounds. Oh
Thanks.
no, I can't get this stuff right now because I don't have the plasmid attached. Well, that sucks. Because you have to telekinesis them out mostly. And I like there's an Eve thing back there. Yeah, hypo. Okay.
You can come back possibly.
Yeah, we'll come back later to scavenge. Possibly.
You know, we've been saying like we're gonna come back, but we better do like a whole episode of just going back. Just going back to the past, back to the brink.
I thought you were gonna make an AVGN reference.
No.
I don't watch a lot of angry video game nerds. Speaking of which.
No.
Well, there's always
Just
been
a
like
name drop,
there's always
you know,
been two
tangent.
camps. There's always been him and Nostalgia Critic, and I've always sort of gravitated more towards Critic.
I've never really.
Whoa.
I've got a story actually about Critic.
Okay.
Sure. Go for
And let me preface this by saying, Doug, I love you. So with the 404s, we get to perform with some like YouTube personalities and stuff from time to time. And Doug was the first major one that we performed with when I had started. But I had not seen Nostalgia Critic
Oh yeah.
the first time I performed with him. So on Facebook, probably a few days after our performance,
Ouch.
damn, man. Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out what that was.
that was his grenade.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So after our performance, I had posted a picture of me and him doing an improv scene together, and Facebook lost its mind because everybody on my list was like, "Oh my God, you a Nostalgia Critic? Where did this happen? Why did this happen?" And I'm like, "Cause me and him did improv together.
We're improv friends.
I don't understand."
Friends a lot. The improvs doing
but
Econ Bravos.
Since then, I've watched a ton of his stuff, and I love it. Very talented. He writes great content, and I like the people he works with too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we've performed with him several times since then. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever met, and yeah, that's my Doug Walker story.
Just all praise.
All praise.
I actually have a Nostalgia Critic story as well.
Yeah.
This took place roughly about, I think, 2-3 years ago at probably three years ago at Con Bravo. And what was going on was he was getting ready to go, but beforehand he was making an appearance at ANC Games, which is located in downtown Toronto at their other location.
Uh-huh.
And I was sitting there going, you know what? I don't think I'm going to go to Con Bravo, but I am a huge fan of the Nostalgia Critic. Maybe I should drop by and, you know, shake his hand and say thank you very much for all the years of entertainment.
Good idea.
So I showed up to the location, and there was a lineup, like a considerable lineup of people that were all just waiting there.
Yep.
And then when Doug finally shows up, he is clearly a man who looks like he has not been able to sleep or get anything decent to eat. And he's just sitting there going, hey guys, I'm sorry if I'm a little bit out of it. I just got off the plane and I still haven't had anything for lunch yet. They're going to send someone from AC Games to go over and get me something from Subway. But while this is all going on, I will be more than willing to take photos with you to talk about certain stuff. And the man was a class act, consummate professional. And this was around the time the Bat credit card skit was going on. If you're not a fan, if you don't understand, the Bat credit card was a thing from Batman and Robin, which took a lot of energy to pull off. And this is a guy who's jet-lagged, who hasn't had anything to eat, and has to be high octane.
Armor-piercing bullets. That's because.
Oh, armor-piercing. I thought they were personnel. My bad. I'm a little bit.
And this one.
Well, let's just see here. Armor-piercing bullets. Well, Mike.
And this one fan that was there was completely all over the place, like consistently making him do the Bad credit card skit, even though it was wearing him ragged. And for the life of him, he just kept doing it. And when everything went aside, I basically walked up to him. And he still hadn't had anything to eat, but he was all smiles, and he took me aside, and he basically said, hey, we haven't talked. I'm Doug Walker. And I'm like, oh, hi, I'm Matt. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Finally.
I'm a huge fan. I wish you all the best, and I thank you for all the years of entertainment. And, I wish you well at Con Bravo. I was thinking about going, but I don't think I'm going to make it.
Yeah.
And he looked at me, and he said, well, why aren't you making it? And I told him the reason. He just looked at me, and he said, Matt, if at the end of the day you have to do stuff for you, and you shouldn't let other people's feelings and worrying about hurting other people's feelings deter you from doing what you enjoy doing.
Oh,
Do you
I
enjoy
remember this. Yeah.
Do you enjoy going to conventions? And I looked at him and I said, yeah, I love it more than anything in the world. And he's like, then I would love to see you come.
That's very nice. He sounds like such a great guy.
He is.
And his content is so genuine, and I agree with the creative stuff that he does, and yeah, his content is just in that brand of feel good that I like. You can kind of just watch his half an hour of stuff and just be like, yeah, totally. Do you guys know of there's also a girl who does a similar bit that the Nostalgia Critic does.
Nostalgia Chick?
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
And I've seen some of her content, and it's equally very interesting as well.
Actually,
just to switch gears there for a second, but
now I don't remember her name, but I know that she works in television, and I believe that she's trying to make the switch to jump from Channel Awesome to go towards legit television stuff, to move from the internet to the actual main TV thing.
Oh yeah.
The one thing that I do remember is, are you familiar with G4 TV?
Yeah, I remember G4 TV.
Mike
used to have it.
Yeah.
They had a show, I don't know if they still have it, but it was one of the most popular ones, which had Olivia Munn and Kevin Pereira, called Attack the Show. And on Attack the Show, they were talking about Nostalgia Critic hosting auditions for a female counterpart, which eventually did become Nostalgia Chick.
No, that's cool.
But they had open air auditions for it.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Just to point out this to you guys, we got in here because they'd lost their daughter, and they eventually saw her one day, and she had become a little sister. So, stricken with grief, they took their own lives. It's very sad, but the TV bulb blows up at the last moment, revealing a new tonic.
Shorten alarms.
How the fuck did you take the time to realize all this shit?
I think he has a guide of some kind.
Well, I also have played this before, and I know
he's played it
this
million
is
times.
a pretty impacting scene to walk in on, because you use the code that they provide you to get in this door.
Uh-huh.
You come over here, both of them are dead. There's Maja's picture and pills.
Maja.
Maja's her name.
So how did you hear primarily of the story? Do you pick it up from an audio log?
Yeah, the audio log we just heard had the rest of the details on it.
Okay.
All right, so, well, with that sounds like this is actually a good little hidey hole again to
Yeah.
pause it here. So
Don't die, Mike.
we're gonna pick. Well, he's good. He's good for now. All right. So we're gonna pick this up next time.
Later days.
See ya.
See you on the next time.
Under the sea.